Shrink this a little bit. Just don't want to get in the way of the actual window. It's here, it's still going to cover up some stuff. That's fine though. Let's go back to normal size. Sorry, I've still got a head cold. Okay. Ooh, having some coffee. Good morning, good morning. So what I'm doing right now is putting together a short story idea. I wrote this a little bit for the character stuff. Uh, um, yeah, I wrote this for the character, or like I wrote this yesterday. Just kind of while I was walking with my kid, this idea popped up. So I had this starting idea that popped up, and I filled out a base story circle. So it's aimed to be 15K. So I'm looking to hit 15K on this story idea. Also planning on making the map at some point that I'm going to use in this world because I like to have maps. But yeah, so this is the current starting idea. Like the entire starting idea came from this, just this one single point. A short story about a brutal main character who's an assassin who joined a rescue mission to reach his target. Because the target of the rescue mission is also his assassination target. Um, and so the magic system, I had to. Since it's going to be a short story, it needs to be very um, focused. I guess would be the best way. Like easy to understand, easy to get across. So I don't have to spend time explaining it. All the characters already can do it very well. Um, so maybe Absorbing Man. I don't know if you guys know about that character from Marvel, but he basically touches any object and takes some of that object's consistency or something and becomes like turns his body into that kind of object. Um, of course, it's gonna be kind of bullet system in a way, like your body gets like you take a certain percentage of that object into your body, and your body lasts a certain amount of time based on that object, kind of thing. Like so, how much? Like if you drain like just a small, you know, like steel bar into your body, it'll last maybe like 5 minutes or less, and that's if you're not using any special abilities. But if you drain like a massive steel bar or like a the side of a steel house kind of thing, you can take periods of time. There's also going to be things in the world that stop you. There's going to be a certain material in the world that you can't absorb, of course. And most, like, secure facilities and houses and stuff like that are going to be made with an alloy that mixes this substance into it. Um, I should probably write that down. Substance in the world that can't be. It's fairly common and most built using a compound. So like if it's a wooden house, I can't spell, I'm sorry. If it's a wooden house, it's going to be something like they use like nails made of this substance or something like that. Or if it's a brick house, the mortar is made out of this. If it's then sit next to the heater, buddy. And you want to come here? Is you wet? You're not wet today? A little wet? シカこっちだけんあんまりちょっとだけね Ooh, the back is kind of wet. Okay, step. Step. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, dry yourself on the heater, buddy. Dry yourself on the heater, buddy. I see, man. God, your mom is bad at putting trash bags in. Okay. Where's the dry part? Is there a dry part? Like it's dry. Woo! Dry. Okay. Turn around. Turn your butt. Okay. Yeah. Dry that front part. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Okay, let's get this warm. Okay. John, you silly goose. You silly goose. You wanna wear jeans? These are gonna be cold. Okay. Alright. Woo! Step. Okay. Ooh. Itchy. You're so warm. Good morning. I love you. Let me do something with those pants. Boo, where are you going? Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Had to dad for a second. Alright, so, there's gonna be certain abilities, of course, you know, like, you make swords out of your hands, that kind of thing, like Terminator, T-1000 kind of stuff. That's not gonna be the normal. And the more you draw of a material, you can do it. Each material will have a special property and weakness. And the main character is going to use Monster Bones, which is like a perfect counter to Steel and Diamond, the two most powerful types. But at the beginning of the story, like when he's actually joining the rescue team, he's only using steel and other common materials in front of the group. So he kind of looks like he's novice or mid-level kind of thing, because of how well he uses steel. Because basically the more you use a specific material, the more you level up with it. And he only got to like kind of mid-rank with each of the things, but he got mid-rank with a lot of different materials, so he can use a crap ton of different materials. So they don't really think of him as like, you know, he's gonna really help everything out in the end. But so the opening thing is him killing someone and apologizing as he kills them, with hints that the princess is a tyrant is here. He's given a question slash thought about the princess. Which he asks her later, and she confirms. That's the idea. That's the base idea I'm going with how the story's going to start. So he's being paid for his mission and set up for his next mission. And then he joins the princess's rescue team. And this is supposed to lead the reader but we're going to use ambiguous language. But it's still going to try and make the reader think he's working to save the princess. It's never going to come out and say he's an assassin until probably the end. So he joins the princess's rescue mission, hunting for the bad guy base, learn more about the world / magic system here. This is also where we're going to introduce and the world. Magic and the world. It's going to be a low-tech world, I think. I'm not really sure. I'm going to make the layout soon, but it's going to be pretty low-tech. The rescue team is probably going to be like 1 or 2 named characters and like 4 other unnamed characters. It'll be like a 7-man team, and he's going to be recommended for the team because one of their members just happened to die at some point previously. AKA the first person in the story that gets killed is probably going to be a member of the rescue team, and he killed him to take his place. So the midpoint of the story is they finally find the base where the princess is being kept. So they have to find a way to get in. Yeah, buddy. Did you touch 2 different ones together? Yeah. So now it's red, yellow. You silly goose. Uh-huh. You should make rainbow on paper, not on the stamp itself. I see. Uh-huh. Okay. Yes. So, yes, buddy. Uh-huh, good job. So, in order to get in, like basically when they're breaking in, they're going to end up basically losing their some of their strongest members. Maybe one of the named guys and one of the other members. So maybe lose 2. And possibly MC's fault. / he made it look like an accident. So that's going to be that part 6. They get in there. So he got rid of 2 of the members. So in the end, it's like they know where the princess is, and the 2 strongest members of the other team are no longer in the way. They fight to get to the princess as she is about to be tortured or violated or whatever the bad guys are planning to do to her. I'm going to be very ambiguous with this because I don't really care that much. for what's going to happen there. Hero kills all the bad guys, losing the last of the rescue squad as he does. Sacrifice play. And then he asked the question / makes the statement. Made in part 1. Made in part 1. And her answer matches / goes against what he wants, so he kills her too. And completes his mission, his assassination mission. Alright, so in the end, he's just reporting the success of his mission and being sent off his next mission as chaos / civil war spreads around. Civil war spreads. And that's going to be the end of the short story. Some of the key ideas here. God, it's so bright behind me. Hold on, let me shut that curtain. Wow, sun's out. Yeah, buddy. It is not Kudai. The light is on. Some of the key ideas that I want here are... Yeah, buddy. I'm not sure, actually. I'm still thinking about what key ideas I want to put on here. Some people need to die, maybe? I'm not really sure what else. What other key ideas I'd like to have in this story? Enemy, my enemy is still my enemy. Maybe. One of the key scenes is going to be first kill. Next key scene is meet up. Next key scene is break in. And the final key scene is princess rescue. 4 key scenes. There'll probably be small scenes between those. Character starting points. Where is that at? Did I save that or not? Check. No. I didn't save it here. So I'm using like a pseudoscience for the character starting points, like the enneagram. Enneagram types. There we go. I get this really helpful cheat sheet about the different enneagram types. This is before I'm even thinking about the characters. And the actual types of the enneagrams for the characters might change after I actually do more detailed stuff about the character, but I'm just kind of giving them a random kind of thing. Let's see, MC. I haven't named any of the characters yet either. No, not Mei-chan, different MC. Going to be type 5. Strong rescue. Type 6. Princess. I said MC, not MK, buddy. Type 3. Main side character, who's going to be interacting with the main character a lot. Type 7. Main kidnapper. Type 1. Yeah, that's fine. Main rescue, can't spell rescue. So those are the types of the things. Type 5 is the investigator, Te. Investigator. I don't know if I'm going to do any wings or not right now. Type 6 is the loyalist. Type 3 is the achiever. Type 7 is the enthusiast. Type 1 is the reformer. Has a hard code of ethics and a goal. He is the one saving the country. Becomes moody, irrational when stressed, which is where the torture / violation comes from, because they're breaking into his fortress. When he kidnapped, he is noble. Very judgmental. Okay, so that's the main kidnapper. Let's put a B there. Sorry if anybody's typed anything while I was putting that stuff together. I didn't really have a chance to pay attention. Alright, next. Let's do, because everything's in alphabetical order, let's do type 3 next. The achiever. The princess. Okay. Charming and ambitious, and wants to unite. I can't spell. Land under her thumb. Very competent. Okay. Becomes disengaged under stress, which is why she is apathetic while being held by kidnappers. Competent. I can't spell. She is very authentic, like a role model. Like a role model. And inspiring. Which is why she has loyalists, despite being a tyrant. And she is overly image conscious. Leo, shut the door. Why did you leave it open? Thank you. Okay. So that's her character typed out. Next will be the main character, type 5. And again, these are the starting points for the characters. I'll probably do a little bit of fleshing out when I give them names, like a 1-paragraph backgrounds. Because I'll give them like a 1-paragraph background, kind of like a background story. And then I'll pick certain words that they're going to use, and then a few names. But the characters aren't truly fleshed out until like the second draft, really. I just kind of let the characters build in the story itself. Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. This head cold is killing me. Alright. So, the main character is alert and insightful, and he is very self-reliant. So that's one of the things why he's like easy. He's a pretty good assassin in that sense. In stress, he becomes hyperactive. Which is when they are breaking in the fort, and why he accidentally gets the 2 members killed. Spelling. He's a visionary, at his best, able to see the world differently, And he is the reason they find the fort in the first place. And he is emotionally detached and often cynical. Yeah, that sounds about right for an assassin. Yes, Moo, do you want to come in? Boo's not in here because Boo's in the bedroom, buddy, I think. I'm actually not sure. Alright, so that's a good starting point for the main character. Next, we've got the strongest member of the rescue team, the rescue team leader, the loyalist, strong rescue slash. The rescue team leader. He is the loyalist. Hey, buddy. Hardworking and responsible. And in most matters, he is very trustworthy. Which is why the king, hey buddy, supports him. The king is behind him. King has 0 power. Okay. Let's bold that. Let's bold that. Alright, so in stress, becomes competitive. And this is why he puts himself in the front during the hunt for the fort, which MC notices. I'm learning more about the story as I'm coming up with this stuff as well. And to get into the fort, which MC exploits. Should I make it a she? No, I'll make this character a he. He is very self-reliant and courageous. At his best. Seen as very stable. He is reactive, fearful, especially when it comes to the princess. Okay. So that's this character, the loyalist. Main side character is the last of them. Okay. You want to go outside, Mo? Is it too hot in here for you? You gonna open the door for Moo? Is Moo outside? Moo, come in. Moo, come out. Moo, don't you fight. It's not fighting time. Let her in. Well. By the stomach. Okay, good job. Alright, so this is the main side character. The enthusiast, like, she's gonna be the member of the party that's always with the main character, that's kind of supporting him from the whole thing. Very extroverted. And optimistic. Often the one to keep the group in high spirits. All right. Becomes a perfectionist. In stress. When stressed. And is very critical, which is when the group is arguing during the hunt for the fort. Okay, critical. All right. Let's see what else about this character. At her best, she is very appreciative and joyous when the group is working together, and she looks at the bright side when they break in / lose the team leader, keeping the group morale up. Okay. She is very impulsive and undisciplined. Also a cause of death in the final battle. Since her death was accidental, while the others was intentional. No witnesses. No witnesses. Okay. So that's kind of our basic layout of the characters. I want to give a little bit more, at least one more thing for the characters for now. What is the characters? lie and truth. So this character's lie. Must chase the next exciting moment to be happy. Truth. Already has what she needs to be happy. All right. Look at the princess. Why? I'll only be at peace when everything is perfect under my control. Leo, be nice with her. Both of you get out from under my chair. Boo. Leo. When everything is perfect in the world. Truth. Things don't need to be perfect to be good. In a little bit, buddy, okay? Let Daddy do this. That's copyrighted music. Daddy can't play that on here. I know you want to listen to Astronomia. We'll listen to it in a little bit. Okay? Just wait a second. What you do? You see Daddy's here. See Daddy? But Daddy's doing stuff, okay? Give Daddy 1 minute. Don't you count. You're as bad as your mom about that. Things don't need to be perfect to be good. This is the essence, boy, of the question the MC asks.
7, 8.
That gets her killed because she can't accept her truth. She's still believing the lie that she has to crush everything. Leia, stop, please. God. All right. We finished that one. No wait, that's the kidnapper. The kidnapper believes that. Okay. I think we have perfect when it's perfect. Under my control. Princesses. And a princesses removed from power in the world. Perfect. We don't need this, but we will save this for now. Alright, now the princess. There we go. I was looking at the wrong one. Lie. Alright, so her lie is I am what I do, and I am going to rule over the world. Her truth. Oh no, what did I do? Okay. Leo, be nice to her. It is okay to just be, to allow the world to exist without being under my control. There we go. And oh no, what did I do? Why is that so weird text? Paste and match style. Why does it do that? Why doesn't it match style instantly? Okay, so that's the princess. So all we've got is the main character and the strong guy. Alright, so the main character's lie is I'm not competent to handle the demands of life / this mission on my own. Why he attaches to main side character. Because he feels kind of overwhelmed by the mission itself. Because he's not good in a group dynamic. / not good in a group. And his truth he is all that is needed to complete the mission. And finally, the loyalist. His lie is he is unable to survive on his own, relying on MC gets him killed. Truth, and his truth is he is resourceful and able to handle things on his own. Alright, so that's my enneagram for all my characters. So now I have a good starting point. 1 second. What's on here, buddy? Warm it up for Mom. Okay. Oh, it's hot. My face is melting. Oh, Lord. Alright. So I've got these character points, and it's also helped me fill out some more ideas for the story itself. And now what I want to do is get the 27-point outline. So there'll be Act 1. I don't like the way this font makes 1. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8, 9. It'll be Act 2. 10, 11, 12. 13. 16, 17, 18. Why is the number down a little bit? I just don't understand this font. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. A lot of these are also going to be micro points, like really tiny, because this is expected to be a short story. So I'm going to go through each of these. I've got this new stuff. Why is it? Doesn't like the word okay. Can I learn spelling? Okay. So he's killing people at the beginning. That's the start of this story. Okay. One second, I need more coffee while I'm thinking about this. I can pull up my notes. I'm using Campfire's version of the 27 points to look at my notes for the notes. Hey, buddy. Well, be nice. You watch out for Mama. Mama's weak. Mama's weak. You'll step on Mama. Mama gets ouchies. Oh, God, that's so good. Raina got some hazelnut coffee the other day from one of her friends, and it's fucking disgusting. We finished it all. What, buddy? Don't leave your Legos on the ground, please, okay? Because you left it on the ground. She's still a baby. She doesn't know better. She'll learn not to play with Legos soon, but for now you can't leave Legos on the ground, okay, buddy? Okay. So let's do this, and then we'll refine it later on. Okay. See, what the plan is I'm probably going to print this out tomorrow, and then, like, go through it piece by piece with a physical copy. And give me better ideas, before I type up the rest of my lit RPG. The problem with the lit RPG is I don't want to move forward writing the second book until the first book is fully finished, because I want to have it all fully reviewed. So I need to do this to give my writing group something to go through when I'm preparing and writing the second book, because they're not finished with this book yet, though. Alright, so the setup, MC stalks target, and kills them. Inciting incident, sent to join rescue team, RESCUE team. Team leader, not team, or just team in general, not impressed by him, and there is internal strife. Oh, there isn't. Leo, calm the hell down. I see. So there's more of like a rebellion, like the main character's pushing against it. Um, hmm, I think there's less in this. I think this is all. Um, I think this is going to be joins the rescue team. Um, kills target and hears message. Leia, be nice with the bag. Message makes him think that how am I gonna look at this? This is the fallout of the character, like how he immediately reacts to the thing. Makes him question the mission. Guy he killed was good. So more reaction. MC argues with boss about mission / next mission. He goes to join the rescue squad. Make it seem like he is doing it to make up for killing the guy. Must face the team the guy was a part of and deal with their criticism. He gets the pressure from here, so like the team tests him and questions why he should join. So one of the pinch in the conflict. They are about to not let him join, so he reveals some of his strength / versatility. And that's what lets him join the team. Alright, we move on to Act 2, where the kind of conflict is set up. So they go over the plans and set out to find where the kidnappers are based on clues. So, fun and games. The protagonist plays around in the new world. Main character does some Sherlock shit and finds trails as they move from village to village, mostly in a summary form after the first one, because it's a short story, so I'm going to be kind of summarizing and just kind of speeding that along. Character is happy in the group because of main side character and how they make, or how she makes him feel a part of the group. Alright, move into the conflict. They get a solid trail and work to make it to the kidnappers before it is too late. The kidnappers. So this is kind of the midpoint, like something crazy happens or something that like stops the character. So the kidnappers actually have a fort, and it is well defended. So 15, the big reversal. MC gets leader and second strongest. The group killed as they break in. Not obvious that he does this. Alright, so we're moving on to this part. So the consequences is group dynamic is down and they feel like they can't move on without the leader. MC takes command of the group and he gets them out of trouble as they make their way in the fort. Your trouble. Yes, I said trouble. Leo's the biggest trouble. So dedication. So despite the trouble they're facing, yes, I said trouble they're facing. That's exactly what I said. So group rallies behind main character because of the competence he has shown. Okay, so it does break in. also show that he wants to keep main side alive. Competence. C-O-M-P-E-N-T-E-N-C. I cannot spell that word for the life of me. I don't need that, buddy. What is that? Oh, I see. So this is the calm before the storm. The pressure, the main, like, feels the pressure. They capture a kidnapper. C-A-P-T-R-E. And find out that the princess is about to be tortured / violated because of them breaking in X paste and match style. They capture a kidnapper and question him. The group feels lost. Leia, be nice. Lost because they don't think they have the breaking in / the number of kidnappers and how powerful the leader is. Group feels lost because they don't think they have the strength to do it. MC is regretful, thinking that he could have used the leader here to, or he could have sacrificed the leader here instead. Alright, moving on to block 2. So that the hero, MC reveals true power by absorbing Monster Bone. Fights monsters and people and stuff. His true power by absorbing Monster Bone. And the power from it gives him the confidence to do the whole thing on his own if necessary. Alright, and 23. He gives them the plan and they move forward at speed. So we gather, they clear out the kidnappers, the fort, as much as they can and block the path so no one is able to come in later. As they They reach the princess right before she is tortured / violated. Big battle. MC sacrificing all other members when main side dies, and he kills everyone. Princess is thankful, and he asks her the question / makes the statement from part 1, from act 1. And she answers wrong. So he kills her too. After cleaning up the fort, leaving no witnesses, he returns to his boss to report another successful mission. As word of her death spreads, so does chaos and civil war. Okay. Alright, so that is our 27 points. Next thing I need to do is hammer out more of the magic system and the characters, and then start kind of writing it. You later, buddy. Break in. Okay. So that's kind of how that's gonna look for now. One of the things is, one of the questions I want to ask, Control B, you. How does the magic system affect the economy and social structure? Control B, U. Okay. Hard materials. Hard materials. Hard / dense materials have a high value in society. Some forms of labor are replaced by magic users. Magic users, how common are they? Are they super common? Not common at all? Alexa's not plugged in this way, you can't do it. You gotta plug Alexa in, buddy. Wait, is it plugged in? It is plugged in. Yeah. What do you mean, yeah?
って聞こえてたけんさ。だけど、でもここで聞こえてたさ。でも本当にあれから聞こえてた。
Oh, God. Okay. Do I want magic users to be super common or not very common? I want magic users to be pretty common. Not like everyone's a magic user, but a good population of the people are magic users. To the point where like society revolves around it. And strength from magic. Magic users make up about a fifth of the population. So a good majority of people are magic users. But most of them are not talented. Most of them are not strong. Most people aren't very talented with the magic / can't grow beyond level, let's just say level 3 with a single element, single material. Boo, what are you eating? With a single material. Yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. Beyond level 1 with more than 3 materials. So people basically pick a material and that becomes their material. Elites can have 5 materials, can have, let's say, 3 materials at level 5 and 1 material at level 10. Something like that. Heavy labor is done by mages. War is primarily done by mages. With so many mages, pretty much the majority of the force is going to be a mage because regular people with a sword are not going to cut through someone who has steel skin to deal. They're not going to be able to deal with someone with steel skin, basically, essentially. Okay, so that's how the question is going to be answered for now. I do need to fill out more about the magic system, but I think it's going to be more of I write it first. Wow, that's cool. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to make the main continent of this world. Let's raise up. Let's make it a little bit. Let's make the brush larger, so let's make a larger place. We're not bye-bye yet, buddy. It's not bye-bye yet, buddy. Alright, so we're making the land right now, the main part of the continent. We're going to make this smaller at some point. Clean up all these little spots later. So we're just making the map right now for the world. For now, let's reduce the brush size so we can get rid of this stuff. Okay. So this continent looks more solid in most cases. A lot of little small bodies of water around here. Majority of them away. Clean up, clean up. It's a big old river. It's gonna go through here. Have this one narrow area. Okay, clean up the inside here. All right. I want to add water back. Oh no, I don't want to do it like that. Wait, no, what? Okay, let's erase some land then. Yeah, like that. That's fine. Raise up some land, very small brush size. We want to make it like it's like not easy to get out to sea here. Okay. All right. Almost, buddy. So let's add some mountains.
Daddy.
Daddy is daddy, that's right.
Daddy,
We'll add some mountains in here. on the edge of this. And this mountain range is why the river changes position. Hills. And it's also why the largest mountain here. Alright. We also want to put a big mountain over here. Let's see. Moving into small hills between this area right here, like a hilled area. Gonna add some mountains. Basically, this entire river area is surrounded by mountains, so it's kind of a secret area in the world. And it's like a long mountain range that kind of blocks off this part of the continent. Make it look like, so it's easy to trade between these two areas, but going to this area is much more difficult. So let's add a little bit bigger mountains here too, on the top and bottom parts here. Alright, so we've got some big mountains between that. And vary the mountain types here. Alright, so we've got the different mountain types. We've got our mountains, so let's add some forest stuff. Whoa, that's a big ass tree. We want this area to be a heavy forest around this part. Whoa, still big. Kind of the untamed area. This lake is going to be kind of hidden in a forest. Don't you tell me that. This mountain range has a lot of like kind of the long trees. So it's not really a forest, but it's kind of has forest like qualities that go along the river. Same thing here. So this one's going to be trimmed back. It's going to be very unnatural because there's going to be towns here. These kind of bushy trees. There's going to be what's up on this mountain part here. This. Because of these mountains, we're going to have basically a forest kind of going up to the waterfront almost here, because no one really travels this way anymore. There's like a little open space right at the mountains because of mines. Like mining is still important. So the mining towns are going to be cut out, but there's going to be forest all around it essentially. We'll have a small kind of, this is going to be a hidden village inside of this area that is protected inside that. And let's go with kind of a dead tree kind of area up here. Alright, let's add some town stuff. I don't know, buddy. Where do you want to go today? So we're going to have the princess's castle, or the capital city is going to be here in the center of the continent. While we will have some fort towns located up here. We'll have a fort town located here, here, small fort town here, a larger fort town here, because you know opposing sides. We'll have some cities, major cities. One's located here inside the forest. It's like kind of a wooded area city. One's going to be located down here. One up by the mountains. This is another one that's like hidden inside the mountains. We've got another one that's like right here on the edge. But this is actually going to be a major metropolis down here. Like this is like one of the largest cities in the world is going to be on the other side of this stuff. We'll have some small villages. Let's do some small villages. Very small villages. On this side of the mountain, like right here at the river. Another one at this river. Lake. Very small villages around here. Anywhere there's kind of water, there's going to be small villages. Small village near the city. On the river. One right here. This is actually going to be a pretty large village because it's basically the river village for this city. The city's going to come to this village to transport stuff, or it's going to go down, or it's going to be like the kind of the path on the way down to this city as well. Small village opposite the fort on the riverway. We'll actually expand this village a bit. It's a pretty large village on the top area. We'll have a small mining village here and here. For a large mining village. We have a small village there and a small village here, but this village is basically a fishing village, and everyone here evacuates to the forest when there's trouble from the other side. Small villages across the coast because you don't want to travel too far. Anything else? Another village on top of this mining area. Okay. It's all the villages. Now, the secret fort for the bandits is going to be located here, hidden inside the forest. It's actually going to be pretty large. Yeah, hidden inside the forest is the secret bandit fortress that I'm going to need. Have a pretty sizable farmstead here. One here, some mining villages as well. Sunken kind of in the middle of this area. It's kind of a temple. And the same thing. There's going to be another temple here, sunken in the middle of the sea area. What else do I want to add to this? I'm not going to add roads, I don't think. More trees. What other trees do I have? There's going to be a little bit of kind of vegetation around between the two villages. Alright. And we have this kind of open area. So we need to put another small village there. Hey, don't you get up on there again. Another small village here. Or a fairly large village, I guess, would be there, next to that lake kind of thing, connecting to this super large village here. Let's see, what else do we have? Do we have boats in this style? We'd have to do colored boats. Let's see, boats. Do you want to put this up here? Yeah, I don't have regular. So I'm going to mark kind of naval fleets. Smaller type boats. From this village, because they go to the church. No one knows about this one, it's secret. This village has its own like kind of river boats. Possible dragon monsters inside that lake. Sea monsters here. And possible dragons up here. Alright, that's going to be our map. Don't want to add anything else. This kind of village seems a little plain right now. Let's add fields around it. Since it's the one supplying the capital. Lush field land. Pretty much all fields at this point. These two will have fields as well. Fields between these two. Fields here. This fortress has, or this village here has, like the mining village has its own field. Fields planted behind this capital city for these two. All farming land, essentially. Small fields here. Small field. Small field. Alright. That is essentially our map for this world. Let's save it as a short story map. That's a short story map. I'm going to export it as a JPEG, I guess. Alright. And that's all the planned stuff I have. I want to file, export this file. Starting idea to desktop. Metadata, I don't need metadata. Microsoft Word. Export. Okay. Alright, and that's going to be it for this stream. I'll catch you guys next time.